Hey guys, what's up? It's munclesonkey. Welcome to another Ironman progress episode. And I'm going to start off this episode with getting what I consider at least to be a significant milestone. We're just going to finish harvesting this enriched vibrant spring. I have been focusing on doing a lot of divination because signs of porter are incredibly useful for Ironman. And with these level 60 energies, I can make sign of the porter 3s or 4s, which also require emeralds. And I have a lot of energy to make a lot, and I have a ton of emeralds. So we just got 70, and that also brings me to 70 in all skills. So that is going to be a milestone cape, and that's a pretty cool one, I think. I might continue doing divination for a little bit just to get to 75, and that will make gathering in dungeoneering and gathering energy to make porters much, much faster. And I'm planning on eventually, once I'm done with that, moving on to Slayer and working on Slayer to get to around 95. Not in this episode, but we'll get there eventually, because that's what's required to start doing Ascension bosses. After a long hiatus from doing anything active on the Ironman account, and mostly just AFK and harps on it, I'm finally back to doing some Slayer, and we just completed a task here, 157 tasks in a row. These Jinkos kind of suck, but the nice thing about killing these guards is I get these favor points, so I can maybe start to get some Jidinko seeds, and Juju farming potions would be awesome. Juju mining potions would also be perhaps even more awesome, because being able to bank all those gold ores without having to use signs of porter would be so good for smithing. Time to get my first ever Jidinko seed harvest on this account. I'm going to spend it all on seeds and teleport bags, priciest, and we're going to get 2 Seminen seeds, 3 Yujun seeds, which is awesome. These are the 2 main ones that you look out for, but all the other ones are useful. So I'll slowly begin to add Jidinkos to some of my herb runs and start planting some of these seeds, and then I can't wait to make some of those Jidinko potions. Okay, so I finally got that Celestial Dragon task that I was kind of looking forward to as long as I had super identifiers, but dreading if I didn't. And unfortunately I got the task and I just don't have super identifiers yet. So what we're going to be trying to do is using spicy stews to boost up to 85 herblore and then make some super identifiers. And then this should be a really good task, and I have about 140-ish identifiers to make in my bank. I already collected all the feathers and everything. We're ready to go as soon as I can get this boost, and I only need a +3, so hopefully I can get that from all of these spices. Okay, I managed to get the boost within about 5 or 6 stews, and I made a whole ton of anti-fire pots, which is awesome. And the boost didn't even wear off because I was doing the lobby, and then it resets your boost thing. So we got 132 super anti-fires, which is awesome, which is 6 doses, 6 minutes per dose. So that's going to last for quite a few Celestial Dragon tasks. And also I noticed as I was logging in and out, I got a Prifdnes Heffen Agility Course challenge, which is awesome. So I'm going to go do that first, but after we'll do our first Celestial Dragons task. I'm hyped. Okay, I finally finished up the Celestial Dragons, and a couple things I learned is, for one, this task is really long, because if you can't see already, my accuracy is pretty bad, and I do not have any Slayer Helm bonus going on because unfortunately I've just never found a focus site, so there's no way for me to gain range bonus during my task. I can only gain bonus from melee tasks, so that kind of sucks, but I did manage to finish off the task, and I think it took about 4.5 super anti-fires, so it was really long, but the rewards from it, a ton of Crimson Charms, a ton of supplies, quite a few rune plate bodies down. Overall, the loot is really good, so I'll probably be winding up doing this task even if it's very time consuming in the future. Supposedly, Abyssal Demons are one of the most common tasks that you can get, and yet I keep getting living rock creatures. No Abyssal Demons yet, but as soon as I get one of those tasks, I really want to prefer it. However, I can't skip all these tasks because I will need Slayer points in the future to buy certain things, so I guess living rock creatures it is. Oh my goodness, it finally happened. It took like, I don't even want to say how many tasks it took for me to get this thing, but I got a focus site. Yes, I can take desert strike worms off my prefer now. I don't have to do them anymore. I probably will, because you know the loot from this task is pretty decent. You get like a lot of seeds and U-logs and such, and I like the task. But I have a focus site now, and all I need for my full Slayer Helm is a Hex Crest, and then I'm done with it. And I do have jungle strike worms on my prefer list, so I'm gonna hope that that drop will happen soon. Man, I can't even say how happy I am right now though. Okay, well I managed to get black dragons again, and I decided that let's go give QBD another shot. I think I have had upgraded gear now. Luckily, since I have been doing quite a bit of crafting, I was able to craft myself Royal D'Hide Chaps and Royal D'Hide Vambraces. If I get one more crafting level, I can boost with a crafting potion to make a Royal D'Hide body. So that might be something I do later on tonight when I'm AFK, and it would take maybe 4 hours to get that level or so. That's doable, but with this new focus site, I should have 10% more damage and accuracy versus the QBD, since I am on Slayer tasks. So hopefully, we'll have much more success this time, and it's try number 2 versus the QBD, and let's go for this Royal Crossbow. What the heck? I killed QBD in 2 minutes and 12 seconds. That's like a time I'd get on my main account if I really messed up. This Ironman is insane, and our first crossbow piece as well. Well, that kill went extremely well. Obviously, new personal record with that time. And we got a royal frame. So we only need 3 more pieces. The sight, the bolt stabilizer, and the other one. And 150k cash, too, is nice. And then I'll be able to make my royal crossbow. Man, I'm so hyped for that. Ready for a little bit of hype? Let's search this Dragon King coffer. Second piece, and it is unique, not a duplicate. 2 out of 4 pieces of the crossbow done, and 200k cash as well is really nice because, of course, I will need some cash to repair this chaotic crossbow at some point. So, hopefully, this QBD during the entire Queen Black Dragon task will probably just go until I get the royal crossbow made, or at least try my best to get close to it. But this QBD should hopefully pay for repairs on this chaotic crossbow, so that should be awesome as well. I just went through possibly my worst QBD kill ever. Phase 3 and 4 were green, so she's strong versus range, and 4 tormented soul spawns. And I have to bank after 1 kill because I just got so completely destroyed by the souls. But it was worth it because we got a royal bolt stabilizer and we got some addy ore and coal, which is going to be really useful because I plan on doing Artisan's Workshop sometime in the very, very distant future for smithing. I'm getting a lot of coal for my kingdom from that. And 3 out of 4 pieces done. Luckily no duplicates yet, although duplicates aren't the worst thing in the world because I can use them to repair my royal crossbow in the future. Oh my goodness, it happened. I got the 4th royal piece with no duplicates. Royal sight, that's the 4th one. I'm so happy. I was really hoping I'd be able to make the royal crossbow, or at least get all 4 pieces of it. It might take a couple attempts to actually make the crossbow depending on how things go before my chaotic crossbow ran out of charges, because I really didn't want to, you know, pay to recharge it, and then it turned out that it happened. No duplicates gotten, and just to show off how many kills it took in order to get all 4 pieces of the royal crossbow, I'll check my kill counter, and it took 40 kills exactly, and the drop rate for the royal pieces is 1 in 11 as far as I know. I remember someone did a video where he did like over 1,000 Queen Black Dragon kills a while ago, and the loot was 1 out of 11 for royal pieces, so I guess I got 4 kills. Lucky, a little bit lucky, but let's go make that royal crossbow now, and this is going to be awesome. Never have to use the chaotic crossbow again, at least not for the recent future. An amazing moment. The royal crossbow is done, and even more amazing, I even managed to survive the kill. I'm not entirely sure how that happened because I took all 3 hits of extremely hot flame, but I survived it. So we got a royal crossbow. Oh, this is amazing. It's been my goal for a little while. It looks beast. I'll probably have to do some more QBD in the future, of course, to get more royal pieces in order to repair the crossbow. But for now, I think I'm going to go kill a few regular black dragons to finish off the task and just savor the moment. Man, this is awesome. Such an accomplishment. And slaying the future TDs will be so much easier with this royal crossbow. And camping the Rarari will be a lot easier too, because of course it doesn't cost anything to repair it. You just need royal pieces, which are relatively easy to obtain. I'll kill a few QBDs every time I get a black dragon task, and we should be good in terms of the royal pieces. But the loot is going to be an effigy. Wow. Okay, well, we get our first ever effigy on this account as well. Unfortunately, there's no way I'm going to have anywhere near the stats to open it, so I might have to go turn it into the Vera Museum for 5k XP, but whatever. I'm still thrilled either way. Okay, we're about to get another level here. I've wanted this level for quite a while. It's 80 prayer. I guess not hugely important, but this level does mean I get to do something pretty cool from After the World Wakes quest, which is going to be claim my lamp for some extra prayer XP, so let's go do that now. And finally, I've been waiting to use this prayer lamp. I think it's 250k XP, and that gets me another prayer level up to level 81. So that's a good start on getting to 95. It's going to be a long, long road to get to 95, and it's going to cost like 100 mil GP or something like that on cleansing stones. But I am confident that doing enough Slayer will get me there. Just from doing those QBDs for the Royal Crossbow, I got 2.8 mil in cash. I got cash drops, like almost half the kills I did at QBD. It was ridiculous, but also very, very helpful because I do need this cash for a lot of things. Okay, well, I ended up just continuing to do QBD, and I wound up doing the task at QBD. I think it was 55-ish Black Dragons or something like that, so I just finished it off. It did take forever to do this task, but it will be worth it. Actually, it wasn't worth it because I didn't end up getting any more royal pieces after getting the preliminary 4, obviously, which got me the crossbow. Well, that was worth it, but continuing to do QBD later on was not, unfortunately. The main thing I was going for is just getting some more royal pieces because I will need to recharge this crossbow eventually, so might as well do the QBD when I'm on task. Didn't pay off this time, though. I'll do some more QBD next time I get Black Dragons. And we're ready for a pretty awesome moment, just doing some harps on Ethel and Voice of Saren, of course. And look at that, 90 crafting. So crafting is now my highest skill in the game. I can now make Death Lotus armor if I ever get access to ports. Unfortunately, this is my first 90 skill, but I don't have access to ports yet. But there is a lot of port stuff I unlocked. I can now make a Fury if I ever want to do that as well. I might one day make some sort of Hydrix jewelry. Could be a possibility, so I now have the ability to make the Hydrix necklace at least. But that is awesome. Got my first 90 skill, and I'm looking to get a 90 skill in ports related skills, and hopefully I'll be able to do that soon, and then I'll actually be able to get into the ports. But for now I still have to wait. Slayer is getting close. That's probably going to be the first one I get to 90, and then I'll finally get access to ports and start to work on that. Also, probably not that big of a deal, but I can also craft royaldehyde bodies by using a crafting potion. They do require 93 and a crafting potion boost by 3, so I go ahead and make that, and now I have myself a full set of royal armor. I think this outfit looks pretty cool. I'm normally not the guy that's into cosmetics, but it's all red and black. Looks awesome, and also having full royaldehyde is very good for doing QBD or other stuff that requires defense in the future. Camping Rarari is one thing that comes to mind, and yeah, everything just goes together nicely with the Obby Cape and the focus sight. Kind of look like a boss. Well, ever since I got the Dragonbane bolts and the Royal Crossbow and the focus sight, Celestial Dragons have become a much easier task. I did this task in significantly less time than it took me to do my first Celestial Dragons task. And look at all this loot. Unfortunately, I still haven't gotten a Dragon Rider drop or a Visage yet, but still a lot of summoning supplies, tons of adamant bars, which are really nice because I do seem to get adamant dagger dailies fairly often. And I got all these rune plate bodies in Alks, and I think I got 2 more that I alked as well, so like almost 400k in Alks. Just a great task overall now that I have the Royal Crossbow and the focus sight. They definitely help. Also, the reason I have so much money right now is I am working towards a monetary goal, and I do keep an alking tab. This is essentially it right here. A lot of things that I alked was all that royal dragon hide that I got from the Queen Black Dragon has now been alked. There is no more dragon hide left in my tab, and that was about 1.4-ish mil when I crafted them all into royaldehyde legs. And also I got a lot of onyx tips from the Queen Black Dragon, and I attached about half of them to runite bolts. I don't have any runite bolts left, but those alked for, I believe, 8.2k each. So Queen Black Dragon overall is just very good money in terms of alks. So that's a big reason why I have so much cash, and then of course the cash drops themselves from QBD, and I do need about 70 million GP to get to 95 prayer using the Elf City method. So that's the current goal. I'm planning to do most of it through Slayer. It'll take a really long time, but whenever we can get that done, having Soul Split and Terminal would be so awesome. And wow, perfect, we got a Rarari task, and that works, because I do need those keystones in the future. 121 of them, shouldn't take too long. It should be way better with the Royal Crossbow as well. Okay, I missed the previous couple Slayer levels that I got, but I'm not going to miss this one, and this is 88 Slayer. Got it at the Rarari task, and if you can't tell my inventory, I'm having a very nice task. 4 keystones and a Serenic scale. I'm almost done with the task. I have like 10 left or something like that, but overall the drops of this task have been exceptional. I'm not going to be able to use these keys anytime soon, as unfortunately I will need to have 95 Slayer in order to use them. I'm not going to wild pie it or anything. And another keystone happens. Okay, I will take it. But yeah, the keystones flowing in is just ridiculous. These will come in handy someday when I eventually go for that Ascension crossbow, and it will be happening. I will be going for this crossbow. These keys are only the beginning. That's going to be all for this episode, guys. Thanks for watching. I think this was a great episode in terms of progress and hopefully in terms of enjoyment to watch as well. One thing is I do have to apologize. There is going to be quite a bit of Slayer in the upcoming few episodes as well as this one. I have had a couple people say, man, we don't want to see all this Slayer. We saw that with the Road to 120 Slayer series. I'm sorry, we're just kind of at a stage right now where my goal on this account is to get 95 Slayer. And believe it or not, to do that, I have to do quite a bit of Slayer. So that's kind of what I'm doing on this account at the moment. But I will try to mix it up and include a few clips that are not Slayer related, and we'll see what we can do. We're going to end off here with a Suckwat task. That's horrible. I might as well do it, though. It's some really quick and easy Slayer points, which I'm all down for, eventually getting that full Slayer. But I will see you guys next time with the next Ironman episode in about a week or so. But until then, keep it easy. Farewell.